What is a periodic function? A function where a portion repeats over and over. So for example, and if this part repeats, then again it will be like this. So if you notice, this portion is repeating. I could also say this portion is repeating. If you look at it, this width, let me call it P for period. If that is the smallest portion that repeats, then it is called the fundamental period. A double of it will also repeat, because if I take two of these, then those are also repeating, but this is the smallest. But any portion of it that has the width P will repeat. Even if I picked something from here, that is also P, even that will repeat. It will look exactly the same. So how do I shift it left or right? F of x plus P or minus P. That means if I shift it left to right, I'll get exactly the same thing, which is f of x. And what if I shift it by 2p? What will happen? Still be the same. What if I shift it by n? N is a whole number. N times p, like 10p. Still the same. That is how you can check if something is periodic. So if you can check for this, either plus or minus, then you can say it's a periodic function. And visually, you can just see if you slide it over by that p, that much, then you get exactly the same thing. Then it is a periodic function. Sine theta is periodic or no? What is the period? Period of sine theta is the portion that repeats. 2 pi, right? That's 2 pi. That means if I do sine of theta plus 2 pi, it is again sine theta, or minus. Minus is also, or sine of theta plus 4 pi. But it has to be a whole multiple. It cannot be like a partial. Same thing for cosine. What about tan theta plus 2 pi? Still working. And what about tan theta plus pi? Its period is pi, right? But if I do pi over 2, then it can change. It cannot work with less than the smallest period or something other than a whole positive or negative multiple of the period.